So welcome back here to the Battlefield 4 stream. Again, I'm Corey Dunn alongside Alex Mendez. And you know what? We just want to see gameplay. Well, maybe we want to see gameplay. And I was going to sit there and say, let's go ahead and hop directly into Obliteration. But honestly, the way that these games are flying by, so I guess it's one of the difficult things here. I mean, everyone here at Gamescom, you're hanging out, you're in this long line.
Yep.
And, kudos to the EA crew, the groups that are here working here, coordinating with everyone. They're actually keeping them entertained in different various ways, which is great. It's such a long line that you have to wait through. There's actually two of them.
Yeah.
We've got two 64 player setups, just like this one. This one they're playing here Conquest. On the other side, they're playing a 64 players as well, but they're doing two sets of Obliteration. So there's two 16 v 16 going on over at the other session as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Battlefield's so big, you just can't contain it in one booth. That's why there's an entire pavilion here at Gamescom.
Massive.
Okay, so fun story. When I got here, and we're waiting for the game to start in a little bit, guys, so don't go anywhere. But when I got here at Gamescom, first day, you know, we came in, it was setting up and everything. And I asked Daniel, who will come on stream periodically and do interviews. I asked Daniel, I was like, you know, I'm curious. Do we really need this big of a location for, you know, for the event? And he was like, dude, this place gets crazy. This place is insane. So I come here today. This is the first day that Gamescom 2013 is open to the public. And I came here today with my wife, who's sitting over there. I had to do it. Sorry, Corey. I had to do it. My wife is sitting over there. She's awesome. But here's the fun part. Yes. The fun part is we're walking through it, and it literally took us 15 minutes to get from one end all the way to the other in the EA booth alone. That's just how crazy it is here at Gamescom. So you can understand the sheer volume of people that are in attendance at the building. And on top of that, you have the people that are waiting in lines. So you got to give love to those guys. I mean, they're really enduring it. And I give them all the credit in the world. I couldn't do that. I would just cry. Sob and cry.
There's been different types of experiences that you and I have gone through. I mean, E3 was something else again.
Yeah.
I mean, but still not at the scale like Gamescom. Seeing the number of halls that are here and how huge I can't even call it a booth. This is not a booth.
This is not a booth, guys.
This is
like at E3 we were at a booth. We were at a booth. Not at Gamescom. We're in the city. So it's insane, guys. But if you ever do want to take that plunge, get that opportunity to come over to Germany for Gamescom, I really implore you guys to do so, because it really is something else. So, you know, just want to also give a shout out, by the way, to a couple of, you know, the sponsors here that are supporting it. A lot of people have been asking me, what are the monitors that people are using here? Well, they're using LG monitors, top-of-the-line LG monitors. Don't know the model, but I'm going to find that stuff off. You had to get my notepad down. I didn't have it on me. But we're using top-of-the-line LG monitors. We'll be sure to get you what that is. So if you guys want to play on those specific monitors, and trust me, they're awesome monitors. I really could use one. You know, of course, you can check that out. AMD, of course, has been a big supporter of Battlefield and EA as well.
Well, AMD is also going to be giving away a PC. Make sure you head over to gamingtribe.com/BF4. That's gamingtribe.com/BF4. Also going on right now over at the store.dice.se, over there at the DICE store, 35 to 50% off. Starting, everything is 35% or more off.
Yeah, so make sure you guys hop on that.
Get your
right
swag.
away. Yes, right away, instantly. So it seems like we're waiting for more people to come in here and get the action going in a little bit. But, you know, without a doubt, though, I'm excited to see what we're going to have here with Obliteration. Of course, you can see the map there on the screen, kind of just like floating around there all majestically. And, you know, just to talk about this spectator mode again, because I know we may have some new viewers, new visitors. If you joined us at E3 and you saw that spectator mode, you were like, man, that's actually awesome. That's really good. They just took it a step further with this build, and the spectator mode is just phenomenal. I mean, lots of good additions. You know, they updated some of the graphics, like for the lower third, for like the name card, I should say, of the player. When you're in third person, you can clearly see what gun they're using, attachments, all that. And if you haven't been having a keen eye toward that, we'll be sure to point that out to you as this day goes on. But we are waiting right now. There you can see the map as well in the tabletop perspective. Paracel, Storm, and it is certainly a doozy, man. This map is insane.
One of the things, though, so just talking in terms of obliteration, this is the island that the bomb will spawn on. This island also has some very interesting hidden weapons. I noticed that the community really didn't mention anything about any of these hidden weapons, which I thought was kind of peculiar. But there's this sniper rifle that allows you to have the capability to zero in. So you set up your distance of how far you think they are. There is a rangefinder on this weapon. Yeah. And it's a one-shot kill. I mean, so at any distance. So whenever I picked up this weapon,
I believe it's the AWP or something like that.
No, well, it's like similar weapons. It's not the AWP. Trust me, I know what that weapon looks like. And so in here though, and again, it's just a one-shot weapon. And then if you look over here, there's also another gun as well. We've been told that this weapon can basically just blow through walls. Well, those were the two locations that we had mentioned before. We'll go ahead and help the community out now. There's also another one. I'm going to do my best to actually find this one because I don't have an indicator here.
This is Corey searching, guys. If you could see his face, he's like so stone certain. He's just like, I'm looking intently.
It's somewhere on this island here.
Hopefully he finds it.
Probably not.
Maybe it's in the shrubs, in the bushes.
It's in the shrubbery?
In the shrubbery. There you go.
So there is another weapon that's basically, it's the sniper rifle that's in this location. For those of you that are questioning, that are wondering, well, how do you find that? There is an indicator on the map for the player that's in your bottom left-hand side of your screen. So it looks like the game has started, so we'll go ahead and get back into it with these players. As you can see, there are different points. There is a parachute drop point. We'll go and look at the overview right here. There is two parachute drop points here. As one's going to be right here in this location and the other one's going to be on this side. So it allows players to go ahead and drop into the action right away. So it gets you right into it from that point. You also still have your spawn points and you can spawn off of your squad as well.
Yeah, and I'm actually taking a look here at Bravo 4, Corey, who's identified a couple of parachute people. Just met, is it Bravo 4? Yeah, Bravo 4. There you go. That's my boy. So he's using, I want to talk about the camos real quick because I had a chance to play while you were interviewing Lars.
Done. Out of here. Eastern Turtle by far is the best camouflage
Eastern Turtle, yeah,
out of all of them.
It really is
so
a sick camo. It really is. I don't disagree with you on that one. Look at that. You can see the players parachuting in. So basically, I was like, I wonder how many camos there are, right? And I looked, and there were like, I think 15 to 16 camos on this one gun. I thought, wow, that's a lot of camos for one gun. Then I noticed there were 4 categories.
6.
Oh, there's 6.
There's 6.
I missed it. I missed the other 2. How is it you always seem to catch that little bit? I mean, 6 categories. Let's just put it like this.
I told you yesterday.
There's
you
a crap ton of camos.
Oh, I think there's 20 or more camos. I was like, no,
like,
brah.
It's like, no, brah. There's like 80. It's a lot. There are a lot of camos.
But these are all, of course, here at Gamescom. They're all unlocked. Every item is unlocked for the most part. That does not necessarily mean that we have everything that we're going to see at the end of it all, or the initial release.
There's just so many things. I was just using one of the PDWs in the build. I believe I think I was using the PP something. Not entirely sure the name of the gun here. Actually, I think that was it. Which one is this? What weapon is he using? And actually, we'll go ahead and show this one to you.
This is a G36C. So there was a question out there on Reddit that asked, well, is my G36C going to be there? There you go. We answered your question for you. So we are going to have that weapon that's going to be available in this game as well.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and take a look at it in action here with the iron sights too, which are pretty clear. I have to say the iron sights in this game are really impressive as well because I am a red dot user. By nature, I just go after a red dot all the time. And although the IRV scope is really, really good, I do find that the iron sights for a lot of these weapons are equally as reliable, and they allow you to, I guess, put on a couple things. I don't ever see a reason for you not to put a red dot on there because there isn't a penalty for having a red dot on your gun. But again, it's like if you're using an SMG, I don't think a red dot is as important for you because you're going to get a big jump with the gun when you shoot it through the sights there. But if you decide to go with hip fire, you're probably going to be okay in regards to that, which is basically what I was doing. I was using a laser sight, green laser sight, which, by the way, green laser sight, I'm not too sure if there's like a difference with the green or the red. I think it's just preference in color. I know one is a little bit, I know the red laser sight, if I'm correct, is easier to see than the green laser sight, especially on maps like this. But that's just from what that's just like a personal thing from my perspective.
Let's go ahead and find a good player here while we have a quick little discussion right now. So there's been questions about vehicles and all the different types of things that you can have with it, all of the weapons. So we'll just kind of run through it pretty quickly. So we've got the anti-aircraft, of course, the AA. You've got a 20 millimeter camera or 30 millimeter cannon. You also, for the secondary side, you've got heat seekers, you've got a passive radar, a Zuni rocket, as well as an active radar. Then you look at some of the countermeasures. You can look at the IR smoke screen, fire extinguisher, active protection. Then for your optics, you have your zoom optics, your IR/NV optics, and your thermal optics. And then, of course, for your upgrades, you've got your maintenance, thermal camo, auto loader, proximity scan, reactive armor, and air radar. And then guess what? You can give it a paint job as well. And of course, you know what I go with? The Eastern Turtle.
Yeah, Eastern Turtle's your thing, man. That's your...
It's awesome, man.
That's going to be the Corey Dunn camo. You know that.
It's done.
That's going to be the Corey Dunn camo, straight up. It's like Eastern Turtle, boom, that's it.
Yeah, so one of the other things that we kind of look at as well is going to be the attack boat. Of course, you've got different modes of your primary weapon, 25 millimeter, 30 millimeter, and also a burst cannon. Then, of course, you can look at the secondary weapon. You've got the tow missile, the passive radar. As we can go ahead and look at Bravo 15 while we're talking about it.
Yeah, Bravo 15 is actually in the attack boat right now. He's in the DB-15.
So you've got your tow missile. Let's see exactly what he's using. He's using the tow missile. But you can also have the passive radar, laser-guided, Zuni rockets, TV-guided missile. Then you're also looking at the countermeasure, IR smoke screen, fire extinguisher, and active protection. And then, of course, the list will continue to kind of look the same across the board here for most of these. Just kind of look briefly here real fast. Of course, I was asked what the gyro stabilizer is. Basically, it allows you to be a little bit more maneuverable in the air until you are attacked. Once you're attacked, it basically kind of stabilizes itself. For what that's been the explanation I've received. I really haven't got the full intentions of what it's about, but that's what I've got so far.
Because every time we get into a plane, we end up getting exploded. So
I end up crashing right into a tree.
Or that too. Yeah, and by the way, you know, I did manage to get into a plane. I saw a lot of people asking about the controls and all that stuff in the plane. And I have not really had, my experience in flying has usually just been, hey, I'm flying and then I'm dead. And I won't lie, I'm just not a great pilot. So, you know, I know that there are a lot of people out there going to be like, this noob. But in all honesty, it's just, you know, I'm a boots on the ground kind of guy. And the way that I see the flying here, it's a little bit more, I guess, responsive for me personally. I do notice that like it is a lot easier to turn. I feel a lot more comfortable in the plane, but you know, ultimately I do still crash. Needless to say, though, awesome to use. And if you are a pilot in BF3, you're going to feel right at home here in BF4 as well.
I think so, and I think one of the questions is making sure that you can't just hover hovering with the jets. Of course, right now we're here. We can see that we have a player. We're on board here with Bravo 3. His teammate is right behind him
with the bomb.
So again, they're working as a squad right now, as he's been able to pick up one, and he's got his teammate to be able to give him some cover fire there. And so now again, let's just go ahead and hop into a little competitive action now, and just kind of talk about the game as is. So right now you can see that they've been able to pick up the bomb. They're going to be taking it here. Let's go and get an overview
they left the bomb.
Where they're going to be going at. The bomb carrier is right here, and he has been left out here on the beach. Again, you can be located by the map. You're indicated by that icon. As right now you can see that going ahead and giving him a quick revive. They will be able to pick up the bomb. Also another question that might be out there as well. Trying to go for the shock paddle, not going to happen. As now again, it's still 2-2 right now. There's 2 points left for the Russians and 2 points here for the Chinese.
Yeah, it actually is a neck-and-neck racer, Corey, as you can actually see that this Bravo player ended up getting taken out inside of the trenches. Bomb is actually going to be in the hands of, that will be Alpha 1. So Alpha 1 with the bomb, he's actually going to be currently 2-5 right now for his kill death. So he's, you know, doing all right, moderately decent, and now he's just a clear target. So I don't know if he's going to be okay.
He does have his teammates Alpha 7 and Alpha 8. They're going to give him some cover fire right now. It looks like he's going to hop into the ATV and just take off. Let's hop in here with the third-person view and see what he can do here. course, just like any of the other things like capture the flag, you do have the capability of hopping into a helicopter, ATV in this instance, anything that you'd like. Of course, it looks like he does have his teammate that will spawn on. Oh, picks up the roadkill. Now he's going to have to worry about that attack boat, but he is going all out, well, deep into the water. One of the things that you might wonder as well, if you do get taken down as a bomb carrier in the water, well, does the bomb float? Well, yeah.
It floats. And here's the thing. It's going to be very difficult for him to swim through this water here because, you know what, the wave is coming in here. He has to dive in. He's going to be taking a couple shots, so he needs to be careful about this. And he's going to get taken out. Bomb's going to be out in the middle of the water. An attack boat chased him on that one. That is insane. And it seems like that attack boat might get on the position there, but Alpha 7 is going to be there for the pickup, able to make that one happen. Finding a boat of his own, might try and hop in it, but he is going to get taken out as well.
You can see right now, you can see that Bravo 15 is trying to be able to pick up that bomb. His teammate has it right now. Let's go and figure out exactly who that's going to be. It looks like it's Bravo 5 right now. So yep. Bravo 5, he's got the jet ski. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and take it right now. They're going towards, looks like they're going here towards C right now.
Seems like that. No, actually, yeah, it seems like that's where he's going to be going. All right, found his objective, so he's going to go right after that, see if he can plant that bomb. So, and no one's on the island to contest him either.
There was that question that I mentioned before. How is it indicated the hidden weapons? You saw that pistol icon that was showing up there. Now he's going to go for the plant. He will get that bomb down. Now here is the question as well. Bomb timer, how long is it? It really isn't that long, so you just have to give it enough cover to be able to allow that bomb to explode. Right now you can see that they've got a player, nice little cover fire there. He's able to pick up one, but it looks like he's going to get taken down though by the bomb exploding. And so now for the Russians, there's only C that's left.
Yep, that's right. So bomb was in fact delivered there. And there you can see the indicator popping up there letting you know what's going on. Now the bomb is going to go back to that island. So the battle is going to begin there. It's going to get really fast and really insane. Expect to see a lot of people, just a lot of players converging on opposite beaches there and trying to make their way over there because the new bomb's going to be located in a couple of seconds.
Looks like we have a little bit of battle going on, a little scuff between these two so far here on the main island. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see if the bomb has been dropped. You can see that these players are basically waiting to see if the bomb will spawn over there towards courtside, that basketball court that's over there, or if it's going to spawn here in the main area.
Yeah,
bomb has been located. It's going to spawn over by the docks. No one is there to be found.
Oh, so it was a different location that it spawned at.
Every single time it's randomized. It's going to end up at different points. So it's
but in this same island, though.
It's always going to be on the island.
Okay, so on the central island, but it will be a randomized spot.
Correct.
Awesome.
Look at this jet ski, though. Let's go and hop on board here with him.
I love jet ski gameplay.
All right, take that back. It's not a jet ski.
Now you just made me sad.
The way that he was cruising looked like he was on a jet ski.
Reckless with like no intention for other people. Yeah, jet ski players without a doubt.
Uh-oh, he's going to have to worry about it. He's got his teammates to give him some cover fire there. Nice little control there. He had his teammates actually come in on the flank, and he hops right back into the same boat that was needed. Again, they only have 1 point that's left, so you know that the Russians are going to go quickly on the defense. So we're going to take a look here at the overview.
Yeah, it's going to be Sea Island here for the
Russians.
There's no
one there. There's one that's out in the ocean just hanging out. But, of course, he's having a lot of trouble with this ocean right now. Look at those waves that are coming crashing down. Let's go ahead and hop back in here and find where that bomb carrier is. Again, that's Bravo 13. He's joined there with his teammates and looks like still having a little struggling there. He ends up falling out of the boat.
These waves are insane, Corey. They are.
Oh, no, this is one of the things that I was talking with Lars about. It's ridiculous on how much it makes an impact, how much air you can get in the water whenever the storm rolls through.
That's right. Now he's going to be taking a bomb over there. Bravo 5 has absolutely no opposition from what I can tell, and he is going to be able to make that plan happen. Over. And yeah, it is definitely going to be over here, Corey. This is going to the gold team without a doubt. They're going to hold this one down. They're going to end up winning this one as they only lost one bomb site there. So just great gameplay from the Russian squad. Bomb was delivered. There you go. The GG for the count. 3-3 for the gold team. Blue team, Russian squad they just could not seem to get it together, unfortunately.
Oh, it's just, again, another great game, a great game mode to watch, especially competitively. And you get the chance to be able to see kind of that tug of war going back and forth, that fight over the bomb.
Yeah.
And then seeing them kind of rush to a point, because once that bomb is picked up, there's two different types of objectives. Do we take down the bomb carrier, which is a good one to go with, or B, try to be able to hold your point? You got to do one of them. You can't do neither. So, of course, a lot of these players are here. They're exhibitors, or they're here to attend the event, and they're getting the chance to really play with the game. You'll see them kind of. I know that whenever I first hopped into the game, the first thing that I did, I went through all the weapons. I took my time. I didn't really hop into the game until later.
That's very
really
true.
just kind of figuring out the level. So.
Yeah, the lay of the land, what guns to use, what you want to, you know, because the thing is, like, when you get into a game as vast as Battlefield, you can't just go with one thing, right? It's like you want to test out everything, but you only have, you know, a certain amount of time. So a lot of people are going to go like, oh, I'm just going to use a standard assault class with, you know, just the M4, and that's it. That's all I'm going to use, or an M16. But that's what they would do there. But a lot of other people I've been noticing have been taking out snipers, and then they've been putting, you know, the heat vision on it, and they've been trying, or I mean, excuse me, the night vision, and trying to get that low light on there. I saw a good low light sniper just a little while ago that was like taking faces off. So, you know, it just really is great to see like players, I guess, tinkering around with things. And I'm pretty sure we have other people here with the fast pass that's coming through multiple times trying to get their game on. So makes sense.
Yeah, so stick around. We've got more Obliteration to come here for Battlefield 4, and looking forward to seeing a lot more competitive nature here amongst these players. And we can, again, any questions that you have, send to the Twitter account. You can do hashtag BF4. I'm at considerate_done. This is at GoldenBoyFTW, and we'll make sure we keep a good attention here to what's happening out there on the social media and answer any questions that we can. If we don't answer anything today, there is also tomorrow and 2 more days. So there's 3 more days here at Gamescom. We'll try to do our best to answer every question that's possible out there. Even if we really don't even give you an answer, we'll at least reply. So stick around. We'll be right back after the break with more Obliteration.